Okay, we're back. This is October 2nd, Sunday. So come out here and make a quick video. I've been recording little clips along the way while I was on vacation of some of the projects I've been doing. So we'll show that after a while. Channel did pretty good. It got about 77 new subscribers while I was gone. It was kind of slow at first. And I did a survey. YouTube sent me a survey after a week or so of not uploading, and they just wanted to know what was going on. I told them I was taking a month off. Anyway, in the survey I put in there that YouTube really needs to help out the small channels. 10,000 or less, they need to help out the small channels, help them grow. I did that survey from YouTube, and that was about the second week of September. So the channel did pretty good and hanging in there. I got a lot done. I could have got more done, but it was so hot some of them weeks. My word, it's just now starting to cool down. Just now starting to cool down in late September and early October. Just now starting to cool off. So a few of them days I didn't get nothing done. It was close to 100 degrees, and so I said forget it. But I'll show you my projects that I've been working on. But before I do that, I want to announce I got a big project coming up. It's not car related, but it's something I think would be kind of cool to do. Like I said in some of my other videos, if I find an area on YouTube that don't have any videos, really good how-to videos, then I'm going to go in there and I'm going to make some. So I got a big project I'm going to announce next Tuesday. I'll go into more detail, and I've been buying parts and stuff for it all September. But I pretty much got everything together. Now we just got to put it all together. And I'll announce that next Tuesday. That way I can get all my parts and stuff up here and show you what all we're going to do. But I don't want to do that in this video, and I don't want to do it in the how-to videos. I want to get right into it. I don't want to. That's going to be a separate video. My how-to videos, it's going to be a 5-part series, and I'll let you know about that next week. So let's go to video I shot a couple weeks ago while I had to replace a fence, and I had to replace a window. So we'll show them videos now. Okay, this is one of my big projects I had while I was on vacation. I had to replace this wall right here. See, it's all rotten down below. Got my poles in. It was a nice wall when I had it for the last 10 years or so. Got the lattice at the top. Even had some rope lighting in it. Rope lighting across here like this. I done ripped all that out. But all this got rotten. So I decided to replace it with just a regular privacy fence. So I got 4 poles in right now. Across here. I took out one panel because it was started getting real loose up against the house right there. And I thought maybe I could fix just a couple boards and be good, but then the bottom started rotting out, and it ain't much holding it up. I'm just glad I can get the poles in before I take the wall down, because then I'll be able to, I could just put it in one day once I get everything painted. But that one there is missing its lattice. Okay, right there's another project I had to do. Replace that window right there. It was getting rotten around the trim of it. I'll show you this one over here. This is the window. It was really starting to get rotten in here. And the trim was even worse. So this is the kind of trim I'm going to have to put around it. Octagon, going to have to trim around it. See, I think it goes this way. I think it goes that way. But I gotta... Yeah, there's the rotten one. Pretty rotten one right there. This window here, I got it all. Had to build a new inside frame for it, because this piece right here is in the way. It wouldn't let the whole window go in. This piece right here was in the way. There's no way to really cut it out, being as it was made in there like that. So I took some of my wood I was putting on the fence, cut me out, I think it was 8 pieces of these right here, and it was a little bit thinner, and I had to make a new inside frame for it. Anyway, it worked out real good. Got that put in. That took a while to get that window put in. So now I just got to trim it out. Be nice to have some water out here while I'm painting. Half of them's on the floor, half of them's up on the makeshift table. So I got a long ways to go yet. Got one side painted, got one side painted. I gotta do double coats on all of it. So I better get busy. I figure I better start making a video. I put my poles in, then I went down and got my wood. Then he told me at the lumber yard it was real wet. It's all treated. He told me, and then I had to wait it. Then he told me I had to wait 2 weeks before I could start painting on it. So I waited 2 weeks now. Now it's getting late in the month, and I got to get this done, because we got a big project coming up. So I got to get this camera turned off, and I got to get some boards painted. We'll be taking that wall down here pretty quick. We're going to take that wall down. We're going to hook onto a chain onto the golf cart. We're going to pull that wall down, so that'll about to be fun. So we'll do that here shortly. Okay, I put the chain around the top piece right up there. That's where I had to put the chain. If I put it on the middle post, I'm afraid it'll just pull right through. So I gotta go get the golf cart and we'll jerk this thing down. Got the GoPro rolling right now, so I go stick it in place. Get this thing out of here. Okay, this is how my fence turned out. Turned out pretty good. I'm short one board down there, so I gotta go to the lumber yard and get one tomorrow. Get it sanded and painted and put on there. I may have to strip it down a little bit to fit it in there, but on them last 2 boards I just spaced them out. Nice to get the hose through there, because I still got to do a lot of watering because it's been so dry around here. Don't want to lose too many trees and shrubs and stuff. But the fence turned out pretty good, and the window's still unfinished. And the window still needs trim around it. So we'll work on that sometime this week. So that was my 2 big projects I had to do while I was on vacation. Like I say, on that window there, I had to build an octagon frame to go on the inside, because I didn't have nothing to screw it to. The window was smaller than the actual frame of the. Had to put a new inside frame on it. Yeah, the fence turned out nice. Use steel poles, and they use for you use them kind of poles for a chain link fence. In fact, this in here is kind of overkill. I could have got by with 3 poles easily, but I went ahead and put them in. This in here was custom. I could have bought 2 sections, but then I would have overbought what I needed. I would have bought 2 panels that fit in here, but only a panel and a half would fit in here. See, it's about 12 foot, 8-foot sections. So I told my wife, I said, there ain't no use buying 2 panels when I don't need that much. So I just bought the 2x4 stringers across there, and then bought the individual pieces, painted them, and put it all together. So that's a good way to build a fence. That thing will last years and years, because you don't have to worry about your posts rotting out. Just keep it painted once in a while. And if you get one that's all warped up or cracked or split, just take and replace it. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video, and thanks for watching.